to you,
Namaste.
Bante, from Mahabodhi Society, Bangalore, and Mahabodhi Research Center. I heartily welcome you, Venerable, for today's Dhamma session. How are you doing, Bante?
Yes, I'm awesome, Bante.
Yeah, doing fine. Thank you very much, Bante. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation and gracing this special Dhamma lecture.
Thank you so much for
You are at now, Venerable, you are at Thailand in
yes.
Machula University.
Yes.
But you are basically from Burma.
Yes. Actually, I come from the Burma. Yes, I'm from Myanmar.
And you studied in Sri Lanka also.
Yes, I studied Sri Lanka for 4 years. Then I moved to Thailand.
Right, Bante. Now you're doing PhD. I'm happy, Bante.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. What is your thesis on topic for PhD?
Yes, about my PhD thesis topic is the application of the concept of Sankhara to reduce mental sufferings in modern life. That's my topic's name. The application of the concept of Sankhara.
The concept of Sankhara.
Yes, the concept of Sankhara to reduce the mental suffering.
Oh, to reduce the mental
sufferings in modern life.
Yeah, interesting topic. Very nice topic, Bante.
Thank you so
much. Yeah, it is corollary to, we are also offering this PhD in Buddhism, and one of our scholars, he's doing the same like your topic, corollary to your topic, analysis of mind for eradication of defilements.
Yes. Defilements.
Analysis of, mind analysis for eradication of defilements. With pertaining to undergraduate students.
Yes.
One of our students is doing.
Sorry. Yes.
So, Bante, have you been to India before? No. Have you come before to India?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I'm really quite interested to visit India. Yes, not yet right now. Maybe future, yes, I will visit to there.
Yeah, I hope you get an opportunity to visit in future.
Yes.
Yeah. Saminda, are you there? How are you doing, Saminda? It's good to see you.
Vandam Bante, yes, great, nice to see you also, Bante, after a long time.
Yes.
Hope you had a fruitful visit to Singapore.
Yes, I had a good time. Yeah. Dhammayatra. Yes. Yes,
Bante.
And you and Ramchandra sir managed very well. I was watching you online.
Yes, Bante.
I was the last sessions and previous session. Very nice. You are doing, Ramchandra sir, you all doing very good job. And
okay, thank you, Bante. Thank you.
Especially credit goes to Ramchandra sir, who is here. As a team. Yeah, as a team.
Yeah.
I listened to Kundala.
I mean, when Professor Ramachandra is one of the best people to have for a program like this.
Yeah, indeed.
As a host.
Indeed. We are very fortunate to have him, and he's the right person to host this the seminars, and he's always there with us. Not only that, he's also helping the PhD students, teaching Abhidhamma to diploma, like that.
Okay, Bante.
How is your health? You're fine?
Well,
I heard you are not well.
I mean, it's same. I mean, it's I mean, thing is like it's not I mean, when you are born, you have to face sickness, right? And so,
Realities of life.
yes.
Sickness is the reality. Vadi dhammamiti, vadi anantitoti. We are subject to sickness and do not go beyond sickness. As long as his body is there, and the mental mind and body, we have to go through the process. Once you are born, you have to grow old and face this problem. Maybe a good opportunity
Yes,
for you to reflect and to contemplate on the Dhamma aspects.
Yes, Bhante.
But I do share my punya, and we all pray for your health, and so that you can do a lot more work for the Buddha Dhamma.
Thank you, Bhante. Thank you.
Yeah. So let me introduce first to Venerable Vimala Buddhi, and then we can formally begins with the talk. Or we can have a light and candle lighting after this introduction. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa buddhang dhammang sanghang namasami. Homage to the Blessed One, to the Perfect One, to the Supremely Enlightened One. Homage and gratitude to our teacher and founder, Most Venerable Acharya Buddharakkhita, and the blessings to all the Venerable Sangha members, and metta to all the listeners. I extend a warm welcome to all of you for this fortnight Dhamma Desana. So today we are entering into another wonderful session. Today it is the 19th talk in the series. We are commemorating the 100th birth centenary years of our founder. Therefore, these talks have been arranged to enlighten, to awaken, to re-establish the teachings of Supreme Buddha, especially in India and around the world. I will just tell about the Mahabodhi Research Center and Mahabodhi Society. As you know, Mahabodhi Society was founded by Most Venerable Acharya Buddharakkhita in the year 1956 with the aim of reviving the noble teachings of the fully enlightened one in the land of its origin, India, and thereby putting the compassionate teachings of Lord Buddha in the daily life for the happiness and welfare of all mankind. So Mahabodhi Society was established in the year 1956, over 6 decades now, and awakening these words of the Buddha in so many different ways, by monastic trainings, by having a research wing, having more than 20 centers in India and associates around the world. So currently we have 350 monks in our centers in different parts of the country. And in Bangalore, we have the main monastic centers in which 120 monks are undergoing training. And Mahabodhi Research Center is a unique pioneering center envisioned by Most Venerable Acharya Buddharakkhita, who is fondly known as Bharabante, for providing the Buddhist high studies, dedicating to further research, practice, and into the philosophy and teachings of Lord Buddha. So therefore, keeping in line with the spirit and vision of our founder, Acharya Buddharakkhita, you might be already, most of you know about him, heard about him, or might have listened to his talks or read his books. He was one of the most erudite, most beloved and revered, visionary, enlightened, compassionate, and most kind monks, spiritual masters, who was born in India and has given his life for revival of Buddhism in land of its origin. So that is our motto. Now, in this today's talk, number 19, we have Venerable Bimala Buddhi from joining us from Thailand. He is a research scholar, research fellow at Chulalongkorn University. Originally, he was born in Myanmar and has gained significant recognition for his academic accomplishment in the traditional monastic education system of both Myanmar and Sri Lanka. He began his journey in 2001 under the guidance of late Sudarsana Thera and as a novice named Venerable Bimala Buddhi. He was fortunate to embark on his monastic education at a remarkably young age. Throughout his time in Myanmar, the Venerable Bimala Buddhi's involvement in monastic education evolved from being a passionate enthusiastic to achieving professional acclaim for his scholarly pursuit. He distinguished himself by achieving exceptional results in the highly esteemed and rigorous traditional monastic examination conducted in Myanmar. Additionally, he diligently trained himself in the Mahasi meditation technique and resided in various monasteries under the guidance of renowned monastic teachers. In recognition of his achievements, Venerable Bimala Buddhi successfully completed his 6-year degree program, earning the title Sasana Takkasila Dhammacharya, which is equivalent to BA in Buddhism. He further pursued his studies in Buddhism, earning an MA from Kelaniya University, a postgraduate institute of Pali and Buddhist studies from Sri Lanka. Subsequently, he dedicated 3 years to his MPhil at the same university, and now he is undertaking his PhD from the Chulalongkorn Raja Vidyalaya University from Thailand. And his topic on that concept of Sankhara his topic for today is the value of human life from Theravada perspective. And so, welcome, Venerable Bimala Buddhi, and we are very glad to have you today with us. So we light up the candle now and start formally this session, with a short chanting. Bante, can you share your video? Bante, Bimala Buddhi, thank you, Bante. We just have light up the candle. Shall we, I request you to offer a small chanting?
Yes.
Yeah, a short chanting together, then the talk. Yeah.
Yes.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Iti piso bhagavan arahang samma sambuddho. Vijja charana sampanno sugato lokavidu. Anuttaro purisa dhammacarati. Sattha deva manusana. Buddho bhagavati. Namo tassa samma sambuddhassa. Swakhato bhagavata dhammo. Sanditiko akaliko. Yehi pasiko rakanayiko. Pachatang vedidat bhavinyuhi. Namo tassa niyanika sadhammasa supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho ujjapatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya paripanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samichi patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidan chattari purisa yugani atta purisa puggalam Esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo dakhineyo anjali karaniyo Anutarang punyang ketang lokasati Namo tassa atta ariya puggala mahasanghasam Sabitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu Mati bhavatu antarayo sukhidikayuko bhavam Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata Sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata Sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata Sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, Venerable, with that offering of chanting, offering our devotions and respects to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, I, Bhante Bhikkhu Buddhadatta, and my team, Professor Ramchandra, and all our Venerable monks at Research Center, and the devotees, students, we heartily welcome you for today's Dhamma talk. Please, you may begin now.
Thank you so much, Bhante. Good evening, all my body centers, all of the Bhante and Basaka and Dhamma friends. I'm Venerable Body from Myanmar. Bhante have already introduced me. Yes, now today I just would like to discuss about the topics, the value of human life from Theravada Buddhist perspective. Yes, before that my Dhamma talk, I just would like to say auspiciousness to you all. Yeah. May I? Can I share my screen? Yes, I just would like to share. Okay. Today, yes, I just would like to discuss my Dhamma talk, the value of human life from Theravada Buddhist perspective. I'm Venerable Bodhi from Myanmar, and I'm studying my PhD Buddhist study programs in IBS in Thailand. Yes, my Dhamma talk has already comprised of the 7 contents: abstract, objective, methodology, and background of the value of human life according to Theravada Buddhist perspective, mindful to the human lifespan, and the foundation of mindfulness. And yes, I will contribute my conclusion. In Theravada Buddhism, human life is regarded as an exceptional, precious, and valuable event. This perspective stems from the belief that human being being reborn as human being is rare and fortunate occurrence in the cycles of samsara, the cycles of rebirth and death. The human ring is seen as an opportunity for profound spiritual growth and potential for liberation from the cycles of suffering. Thus, human life is really quite important, and it's really quite difficult to get for a beings. According to Theravada Buddhist teaching, attaining human birth is the result of accumulating wholesome action and merits in previous life. Human life is viewed as a unique chance to cultivate wisdom, compassion, and spiritual development, which can lead to liberation from sufferings and ultimate goal of enlightenment. Thus, Nibbana. Here, they also have some keywords related to my topics: the value of human life, Theravada Buddhism, and the four foundation of mindfulness, ultimate goal of enlightenment. There's a keywords for this Dhamma talk. On the other hand, they also have objective. The primary objective of this Dhamma talk is to explore the ways in which Theravada Buddhist teachings can aid individuals and society in comprehending the significance of human life, while also mitigating mental sufferings and preventing suicide. That's mean if we don't understand the value of human life, some of the people when they suffer the mental disorder or mental suffering, mental illness, they kind of they don't know the value of human life. Therefore, they they commit the suicide. Therefore, this research work seeks to address the question of meaning of human life, with a particular emphasis on how individuals can lead to happier and more fulfilling lives. That's my objective. About the methodology, the research studies focus on the qualitative method that Theravada Buddhist teachings can benefit individuals and societies in accordance with the Buddha's discourses. Each work contributes in primary sources of the Tipitaka commentary and sub-commentary, as well as in secondary sources such as Buddhist textbooks, research works, and journals. That's where presence about the research methodology. Background of the value of human life according to Theravada Buddhist perspective is Theravada Buddhism clarifying the transient nature of existence, teaching that all conditioned phenomena are impermanent, subject to change. These impermanence include the human body and life itself, highlighting the urgency to make the most of the valuable opportunities for spiritual progress. In the Nakhatika Sutta, the Buddha demonstrates a profound teaching by taking a small amount of the under his fingernails and asking the bhikkhus a question. What do you think, bhikkhus, which is more significant, tiny bit of that under my fingernail or this pass? That's from the Nakhatika Sutta. The Buddha just would like to point out the value of the human life. That's mean the human people were born. There's a little amount, but the other rings of the beings born are more. Big also respond, recognizing that the great part is for some more significant. They accept that the text under the Buddha's fingernails was minuscule and incomparable in mass art. The Buddha then drew a parallel, stating that just as the text under his fingernail is insignificant compared to the art, a number of sentient beings were born as beings is actual. One is not referenced as human is past. The other thing that I would like to point out is understanding this Dhamma, this Suttas, the Buddha's advice to the monk, to the bhikkhus to train themselves diligently. He emphasized the importance of human life, staying committed to their spiritual practice, remaining steadfast and putting forward sincere efforts. These teachings remind us the opportunities to be born as human beings is rare and precious. It asks us to value and make the most of this human life by dedicating ourselves to spiritual cultivation and diligent practice. Some people live their life with the understanding the concepts of morality, concentration, samadhi, and Western panya. Their deeds consumed by intelligence, leading to a short-lived existence with their negativities and vice. So yeah, this point I just would like to emphasize is, yes, I'm from the background of the rural area, like some of my friends, they don't understand about the materiality. They don't know how to observe the sila. They just only live their life without understanding the value of as human being, then the time in short lifespan. And therefore, their life is not quite precious and not valuable. Yes, the other thing that I would like to point out is in the 21st century, and they also have, there has some, in the 21st century has brought numerous challenges, crises to people's worldwide. In this regard, climate change has caused an increase in natural disasters such as floods, heat waves, devastating storms like Nagis and tsunamis. Nagis, yes, when the Nagis storm came into my country, like Myanmar, the thousands of people died because of the an incident of the Nagis storm, and some other places they also suffered the tsunami, like tsunami. Many people died. Even they don't understand the value of life, but they unexpected time they die. Their life is really in vain. So they don't understand about the value of human life. The other thing that I would like to point out is difficult condition to struggle during the pandemic periods. Countless human life has been lost, and entire communities has been destroyed. Furthermore, disease like Ebola, the current COVID-19 pandemic has taken away our loved ones. These difficult times have disturbed various sectors, including business, education, causing and widespread sufferings and loss. In addition to the natural disaster and disease, the world is witnessing conflicts between large and small nations. Some people suffer as war and incidents unfold both domestically and globally. This point also, I just would like to point out some of my needs people get the suffer the domestic wars, and they kill each other. Therefore, even they are Theravada Buddhists, but they don't understand, and they are not. They don't practice the teaching of the Buddha. Therefore, they neglect the Buddha's teaching, and they stay without understanding of the value of human life. Therefore, they just would like to get the power, and they kill each other. The other thing that I would like to point out is, as a greed and pride grows, compassion diminish, and society begins plagued with suspicions and hatred. The teaching of Brahmavihara taught by Buddha, such as loving kindness, metta, compassion, karuna, and sampraditya, mudita, and equanimity, feelings of mind, ubeka, are fading away in people's mind. In a highly comparative world, love becomes scarce, and ethical values should guide people's actions has been eroded, and leading to increased robbery, looting, and violence among individuals. Especially, I also point out some of the condition and situation of Myanmar, because they are not secure their life. They just only, even this before even they stay in their house, but their life is not quite secure, and they suffer a lot, and they have so many problems. Sometimes maybe I think they will suffer some mental disease. Therefore, sometimes they just would like to give up their life. Therefore, I just would like to encourage my people this Dhamma talk. The other thing that I would like to point out is shame and fearness of doing evil. Odapa has this fear, because some people they are not quite afraid of doing evil things. They are lack of the hiri and odapa. People mostly they prioritize their own benefits over others, stepping on others to ensure their own survivals. Selfishness, prejudice, and disregarding the sufferings of others. In this increasingly uncomfortable social environment, everyone's sense of secure, worry, happiness are lost. The value of life and meaning of human existence began to fade. This existential crisis brings emotional distress to everyone. Some individuals are overwhelmed by their problems, contemplate suicide, mistakenly believing that ending their life will solve their problems, their troubles. Some like a actor or actress. In nowadays, most actors and actresses, when they feel like a mental suffering, at that time they just would like to give up their life. That means they consider themselves that if they if they end their life, they thought that they can solve their problems. Actually, those are not solving the problems. We have to understand the value of human life. That's for the way to become peaceful and harmonious. Everyone needs to embrace loving kindness and compassion. They should note that material possessions can only provide temporary happiness. Even the wealthiest individuals, for instance, like Bill Gates. That's my idea. I'm not quite sure that they recognize as the truth to choose contribute their wealth to education and poverty elevation, living simple life. Some like a millionaire, they just would like to contribute their wealth to the for education and to reduce this poverty. They just spend their life some like a practice the mindfulness. They just like to spend their life simply. Within the limited time lifespan of approximately 80 years, that means human life is within the 80 years. Human beings should try to create peaceful environments conducive to cultivating good and noble attitudes. Unfortunately, many people are blind and their self-centeredness and engaged in harmful action, missing the true essence of life. Yeah, just like one said, no one can evict death indefinitely. Even if one enjoys good health now, it can change in an instant. Impermanence is a fundamental aspect of existence. We should acknowledge the inevitability of death. That means everybody have no guarantee to live in the human realm. That means we are even some of the people who are really quite young, they can die, and some are middle age, even they die, and the older people also die. Every person with a mortal body has a definite lifespan. Remembering our mortality is crucial for appreciating the value of life. Some individuals live their life in confusion, lacking a sense of purpose and direction. When they pass away, their legacy seems insignificant. That transcends notion of importance and insignificance. We should live each day as if we acknowledge and accept the inevitability of death. It is a reminder that there are things we still want to accomplish, but we must also recognize that we are not in control. When that becomes, and we must follow it. The appearance of our physical is inconsequential, is a modification before death, who no true one. Reflect on this, understand the true godliness lie, cherishing each moment of life and emphasizing with others who seek happiness. Let's strive to love one another and live fulfilling lives, embracing the fleeting moments we have. Many people extend our empathy. May we extend our empathy to whom desires a happy existence just like we do. Yes, the other thing that I would like to point out is meaningful to their human lifespan. Yet there's also kind of the solution. The solution for some of the problems that I have already mentioned above is the foundation of mindfulness, which are essentials to understand the meaning of existence as for a Theravada Buddhist in daily life, and failing as to overcome many of the obstacles that we as human beings often face. In this regard, I just would like to express about that's from the Dhammapada expounded by the Buddhas. You also said that Ziwe, Apasan Udiapayan, Ekahan Jividan Siyo, Pasato Udiapayan. That's from the Dhammapada. This verse means the idea that if a person could live in life 100 years, indulging in sensual pleasure without truly pursuing rising and sensational physical and mental phenomena, in such case, their lifespan is not considered truly supreme. Conversely, another person might only live for 1 day, yet if they understand and observe the impermanent nature of physical and mental phenomena, their there or he is rising, rising and cessation of his lifespan is considered more supreme and precious compared to the former one, despite its brevity. Thus, I just would like to point out is some of the people, they stay their life hundreds of years, but their lifespan is they just only waste their time without understanding of the nature of impermanent, like anicca, dukkha, anatta. Their life is not quite supreme. The Buddha just would like to explain this. The person who just only stay one day, his life is really quite supreme because he understands the rising and cessation of the nama rupa. That's mean we have to understand the nature of the rising and cessation of the nama rupa, what they really are. The other thing that I would like to point out is we were born from the mother's womb, and our life journeys begin and contribute relentlessly until the moment of the death without any pause and break. As human beings, we often find ourselves drawn towards seeking sensual pleasure, prioritizing them in our daily life. However, a Theravada Buddhist perspective like this and incredibly short when considering time available for individuals pursue. Regrettably, only a few people truly recognize the nature of existence, which is rigid with suffering. Instead, we tend to fill our days from dawn to death with various tasks, obligations, and partly discarding the preciousness of the time. That means just only within the time or the understanding of the human life, the value of human life. As for the Buddhist practitioner, yes, we may be inclined to share our belongings with others and occasionally observe the observance of 5 or 8 priests in holiday. That means sometimes people, they just only go into the temple or monastery and they take 5 priests or 8 priests from the monk and they just only observe. However, they might not find challenge to engage meditative practice that liberates from the cycles of samsara existence. That means that's not enough for people who observe the 5 or 8 priests. They have to practice the meditation, which can liberate from the cycles of samsara existence. Nevertheless, if we take a moment to contemplate and perceive ever-changing nature of physical and mental phenomena, refers to Namarupa that I have already mentioned, and thus we can recognize the supreme value of living in the present moment. Thus means we have to emphasize about the present moment of our daily life, in our daily life. We have to observe and we have to practice the mindfulness carefully. In the Buddha also expounds the phrase in Mahasattipatthana Sutta, Ekayano yam bhikkhave maggo saddhana visodiya soka prithiwana samadhikamaya dukkha domanasana athinkamaya nyaya sa adhikamaya nibbana sa sajikiriyaya yatidan chattaro sattipatthana. That means this is the only way for the purification of beings, for overcoming sorrow and lamentation, for the cessation of suffering and grief, reaching the right path for the attainment of Nibbana. Yet the Buddha just only point out the foundation of mindfulness that can reduce our mental suffering and that can understand the value of human life. The other thing that I would like to point out is the foundation of mindfulness are exclusive paths for the purification of all beings, for overcoming sorrow, lamentation, and cessation of pain and grief. and attaining the noble path. As I have already mentioned, mindfulness is really quite important for people who would like to practice the meditation. Therefore, there are 4 kinds of the meditation. There's a 4 foundation of mindfulness that the Buddhas have already mentioned in Satipatthana Sutta. Okay, this part firstly to the purification of mind of all beings that are chained and contaminated by various defilements. Most of the time, our minds are not pure, maybe plagued by attachment and cravings, grief, hatred, anger, ignorance, pride, envy, jealousy, and so on. Even we just only stay in our room alone, sometimes our mind is not quite in purity, not quite purity. So there's a full of the like attachment or defilements. So if we would like to purify our mind, we have to practice the foundation of mindfulness. That's really quite important to understand the value of human life. Okay, the other thing that I would like to point out is that's how vipassana meditation. Once mind becomes free from greed, hatred, and delusion, pride, and other defilements, they are temporarily absent from this kind of defilements during the meditation time, as one progress towards the ultimate goal of nibbana. That means they can attain nibbana when they take a meditation. Mind also will become completely liberated from the mental defilements that can tame our mind. And by diligently traversing this path, one can attain the highest state of realization, experiencing a mind that is urgently pure. The other thing that I would like to point out is some of the people that I have already mentioned before, they have a sorrow and lamentation. When they take a meditation, they can reduce their sorrow, their lamentation. Numerous instances in Buddhist teaching also illustrate this, such as the story of Brahmasara, whose husband, son, and parents all passed away in a single day. The Buddha preached the Dhamma Sura and she eventually achieved rapture. That means the first day she suffered many defilements. That means even she had gone much. But later when she listened to the Buddha's teaching, at the time she became consciousness, and later she practiced the mindfulness meditation and she attained the rapture. That's the story. During the practice of vipassana, we are interested to be fully aware of everything that occurs, to notice each moment as it rises. Through this awareness and observation, defilements gradually dissipate and lead into the ultimate attainment of rapture. Once this phase reached, sorrow and lamentations are permanently overcome, never to affect to us again. On the other hand, I just would like to point out pain. Sometimes we suffer the pain. So pain refers to the physical pain, with wine, grief, pertains to the mental anguish. There also have 2 kinds of the pain, physical pain and mental pain, both of which can be alleviated through vipassana meditation. That means, if we take a meditation, we can reduce our painfulness. Even sometimes we suffer the chronic disease in our body, we can reduce by practice vipassana meditation. Therefore, there's a kind of noble path is attained by meditators who reach a specific type of consciousness during the moment of realization. Once the meditators comprehend the truth, known as Nibbana, a distant insight consciousness rests within them. Yes, if we can attain Nibbana, that's really completely attainment of the enlightenment. Therefore, they also have 4 kinds of the path consciousness, each of the eradicate specific defilements. Upon attainment of the 4 paths consciousness, all defilements are entirely eradicated. That means we can reduce entirely. Therefore, the Buddhas emphasize that this is the solo path to purify the mind and overcome sorrow and lamentation, affliction, pain and grief, reach the noble path and attain Nibbana. The other thing that I would like to point out, the first foundation of mindfulness, that's a Kayanupassana Satipatthana. A meditator must diligently contemplate the body within the body, being fully awareness and mindful, the meditative object. Yet there we have meditative objects on our body. Yeah, some I just would like to express some of the meditation practice method in Myanmar. There also have many meditation methods that some meditation master instruct for meditators. Masi method, Moko Seattle methods, Solon method, they have so many methods. The other thing that I would like to point out is, if we contemplate on our body, there we have like a breathe and breathe out, or we just only, some meditators, they just only observe their belly rising and falling. Yeah, whatever we can practice for the Kayanupassana Satipatthana. So practice mindfully observe from themselves in their body to elaborate further for beginners. It is crucial for the meditators to purify their breaths. The first, fundamentally, they have to observe the breaths. Yeah, that means they have to purify their breaths. That's really quite important for them. Yes, without breaths, we cannot attain the higher levels of the enlightenment. That's like a Sotapanna, Sakaragami, Nagami, and Arahanta. Yes, therefore, we have to be purify our breaths first. Thus we'll have 5 breaths, 8 breaths. For the monk, they have to observe the 27 breaths. Theravada Buddhists, they also have 3 types of the training, like a Sila, Samadhi, and Panya. Sila is a morality, Samadhi is a concentration, and Panya is a wisdom that will understand by the meditator. Yes. Despite at times this process of morality is purified, laying the foundation of form meditation practice, it is important to find quiet place. That means we have to find a quiet place. Maybe I think some of the places really make a noise. If we have some noise, we cannot practice very carefully. Therefore, we have to find the quiet place first. Then we can practice. During the meditation, there also have various poses one can assume. Yes, I will describe the sitting position in Myanmar tradition. Actually, I'm also I'm meditation master. I also instruct some of the devotees who like to take meditation together with me. And I also open the meditations online center. Yes, I practice together with my devotees online, and I instruct the Mahasi meditation methods for my devotee. Yeah, as for the meditator, they have to sit across leg with erect upper body, directing their mindfulness toward the chosen meditation object. does mean like rising or rising or falling. As for me, yes, I instruct for my devotees who practice together with me. Yes, because I follow the Mahasi meditation tradition. Therefore, they also together with me practice Mahasi meditation. That does mean, we just only contemplate on our belly. They have rising and falling. Yes, this requires a certain amount of energy and effort as without intentional exertion, it is challenging to separate and focus intentions on object. That's mean when we take a meditation, we have to be energy. That means vidya. Without vidya, we cannot contemplate. Maybe I think some of the some other things will disturb to our meditation. It is not easy task to constantly maintain a focus on mind on a meditation object. Therefore, the practice of meditation necessitates the application of energy and effort. When engaging in meditation, it is crucial for cultivate mindfulness, reminding constantly aware of the present moment and choosing objectives of mindfulness meditation. It is crucial to mindful of your breath or the movement of your abdomen during the meditation. That means they have a meditation object that you inspire us to contemplate, to focus, to notice. Mindfulness is akin to throwing a stone at hole. That means I give an example. When we throw a stone, when we throw a stone, to the wall, we have to, mindful also requires energy and effort to direct our attentions toward the chosen meditative objects, like the stone hitting to the wall. Mindfulness hit meditation objects. Thus, we have to contemplate our objects very carefully. The second is Vedananupasana Satipatthana. During the practice, the meditator diligently contemplates feeling, clearly comprehending things with mindfulness to remove the defilements. Meditator are mindful to their feeling, which can be categorized as pleasant feeling, painful feeling, and indifferent feeling. There we have three kinds of the feeling. That's mean as for the beginner who practice the mindfulness meditation, the Vedananupasana, Vedana will appear on their body. Therefore, we have to contemplate our Vedana. The other thing that I would like to point out is Chidanupasana Satipatthana, the practice meditator contemplates consciousness and clearly discerning, eliminating defilements. This aspect is also known as a Chidanupasana Satipatthana. That means we have to also contemplate our mind. Sometimes our mind, like monkey mind, some other sense of the object, it can run away. So we have to, if our minds are not on our meditative object, we have to remind ourselves, we are thinking like this. The objectives of mindfulness in the aspect to observe the various types of consciousness. They are consciousness accompanied by greed, hatred, delusion, and other mental states. When we experience the desire or craving, we can bring awareness to it as a meditation object of winding. That means if we would like to get some things in our mind, we have to recite like a winding like this. When anger arises towards another person, we have to acknowledge it as the meditative note of I'm angry with this person. I'm angry with this person. I'm angry with this person. We have to try this 3 times or 4 times at the time. The anger sensation will disappear in our mind. On the other hand, they also have Dhammanupassana Satipatthana. In this practice, meditator diligently contemplate the dhammas within the dhamma, clearly comprehending and being mindful of the meditative objects to remove defilements in their inside. So we mindfully keep our focus on the dhamma. That means we have to contemplate on our dhamma. Yeah. The 10 dhamma in here, I just would like to explain the 10 dhamma. It encompasses various aspects and it's challenging to contemplate into another language. Some translate it as the mental object, but it does not fully capture its intended meaning. It is better to leave the term and translate it. If we were come to understand what dhammas are as we progress to the section on contemplating dhammas. In action, yes, we will include the 5 in the Dhamma 10. There we have included 5 mental interests, 5 aggregates of clinging, the 6 mental internal and external sense space, and the 7 factors of defilement and the 4 virtues are included in the Dhamma 10. Yeah, that's my conclusion. The Theravada Buddhist perspective, human life holds a great significance, especially in times of adversity, such as the pandemics, the various viewpoints. These viewpoints emphasize the importance of cherishing and appreciating the present moment by cultivating mindfulness and acknowledge the impermanence nature of life. We can skillfully face some difficulty with resilience and compassion. Through the religion's practice of mindfulness, we uncover the true purpose in current and human existence, ultimately leading us to liberation from the suffering and realization of our highest potential. That's like a Sodapana, Sakaragami, and Nagami. And the 4 foundation of mindfulness are great importance for Buddhists, Theravada Buddhists who inspire us to liberate themselves from the cycles of rebirth. That's my Dhamma talk. Thank you so much for paying attention to me. That's my reference. Yeah, thank you so much.
We are highly and deeply grateful for you to sharing this knowledge with us. I now request Professor Ramchandra sir to summarize the topic, or we take the question answers. Well, Kicho Manusa Patilabho, Kichang Machana Jivitang, Kichang Saddhamma Savanang, Kichang Buddhanang Upado. That means the Buddha have reminded us the rarity is indeed the life of mortals. And having been born to have a healthy body with your sense faculties intact, having healthy body and mind is again a great blessing, a great source of blessings. And then the Dhamma, the enunciation of these teachings, to hear these noble and supreme teachings of Lord Buddha is a great blessings, provided we realize this fact, when you realize and contemplate that, yes, the Buddha have arisen in the world, he has given these noble teachings out of boundless compassion and love for the sentient beings. And here is a path for us. And to encounter the Buddha's teachings, the Buddha and his Buddha's teachings, it needs a lot of punya, accumulation of merits altogether. Otherwise, you would not meet the Buddha Sasana like this. So the Buddha's importance is the present moment, right now. How you live, how you lead your life, how you manage your life, that this life becomes a source of blessings. Every moment you enjoy your life, understanding the nature, the deeper implications, understanding the dependent co-originations of the things and phenomena, and you try to make best use of your time. So the life of humans are very temporary. We are all here, but this life can take us towards enlightenment if we take it seriously, and if we cultivate the Dhamma in our life. This life becomes a source of blessings, and we can pick up the path of Sila, the path of Samadhi and Panya, and make this life as a stepping stone to move ahead and to achieve something more, to progress a little forward, to go closer to Nibbana, to enlightenment. So the potential of human beings are immense. Human beings can even become a Buddha. We have that potentiality to be enlightened, you see. But the path is not so easy either. We have to follow the path. That's what the Bhante was saying, reminding us the importance of human values, human lives, and human values, and development of mind through mindfulness, and then cultivation of wisdom through insight, through vipassana, achieving different stages of insights until we see and realize the Dhamma in our life. So I will not take much longer time. So thank you, Bhante, for your message and teachings. But Professor Ramchandra sir will also summarize. Any questions from any audience? We will see. Today we have, earlier we have more people, but I think some of them are left. Anyone having any questions, you can either raise your hand or you can put the message in the chat box. You can. I will read for Bhante. Any questions, Sarah? There in the window chat box? No questions. We didn't get anything, ne? Okay.
We will only ask.
Yes.
First question. What is, you only ask on behalf of this.
Okay.
What is contemplating body within the body in Kayanupassana?
I think, Bhante, you got the questions.
Contemplating
In Kayanupassana, in Satipatthana Sutta, it says Kaya Kayanupassi Viharati Atapi Sampajano Satima Vinaya Loke. So contemplating body within the body
means what?
Means what? That's what Professor wanted to know. And can you explain a little bit, Bhante? Unmute, Bhanteji.
Contemplate body within
the body.
Okay. Yes, contemplate what is within the body. That's yes, our body. They also have like a breathe and breathe out. Yes, I have already mentioned that on our belly. Yeah, sometimes when we when we wear our robe and we can contemplate, we are wearing the robe, and when we go in to other place, I like Kichandowa, Kichana, Midi Pachanati like this. Yes, we are going, and yes, every movement we we have to contemplate on our body. Even you go to the, for example, there's the Buddha I've already mentioned. Even you go to the toilet, you have to contemplate on your body like this. That's a kaya kanupasi pajanati. Okay.
What is internal and external body?
Ajjatika and Bahirika.
Ajjatika.
Ajjatava kaya kaya nupasivihati. Bahidhava kaya kaya nupasivihati.
Yes. It just means there's yes, kaya is a kind of the rupa, right? Yeah. Therefore, in our yes, when we contemplate our breath and breathe off, there's a vaya rupa.
Yeah.
Yes, vaya rupa, and we have to contemplate on this object. Then we can be mindful. Yes, bodily. Yes, we can contemplate our, ijada, abheda. Veda, they have so many bodily action. That's yes, I have already mentioned, like wearing a robe or going somewhere or doing something that we have to contemplate on our body.
Dhammanupassana. What is contemplate? Dhamma within Dhamma.
Yes, Dhamma, they also have 5 kind of the hindrance, nirvana, 5 kinds of the Panchakanda, Ichupadanakanda. There's a Dhammanupassana.
Like 5 hindrances. And we have the Panchakanda, the 5 aggregates, ayatanas. Dhatu. They all have the Sanyojanas, Arambana. So it's like we are not only contemplating the external objects, but here we are going deeper into the mind and trying to disintegrate each and every phenomena of the mental state.
Yeah, 5 aggregates.
5 aggregates, yes. Which is Buddha termed it as Dhamma, the aggregate, the mental factors, you can say mental factors. Yeah. But coming to the external, how we can define the Bahirika?
That is world of objective world.
Objective world.
Where for all the senses you are getting objects. That is hindrance.
Or
sex
what?
Desire. Yes, like hearing a sounds.
And how external object when it touches to the ear,
yes,
and then there's a contact.
Vishaya Rupa.
So we see the similar way, just like internally, we also see externally. Dhammanupassana. Yeah. Here the goal is to remove the craving and ignorance, defilements from the mind, like avijja, tanha.
Yes.
And the view of I, me, and mine, the ditti, pertaining to the Dhamma. Yes. Mana. So this is how we can get rid of all this, unless we realize how, and that is how the impermanence, non-self, and unsatisfactoriness, anicca dukkha anatta, you realize that.
Nature of
we have to realize the impermanence of the Lakkhana Pasana.
Yes.
There's a thickness of the knowledge, like a Namarupa Brichanyana, Pisya Brikanyana, Udyapyanyana, and Pinkanyana Pyanyana, and
this is the first. So, Bhante, can you a little bit elaborate on the Vipassana Jnanas, the 16 kind of Vipassana?
Yes.
And how we progressively achieve this Jnana?
Yes, when we contemplate, the first thing we have to understand about the Vipassana Jnana, our first level is Namarupa Parichira. That means we have to penetrate and we have to distinguish the nature of the Namarupa. Actually, we ourselves think that we are like a mind, mindset, mind sense, mind parents, mind properties. That means there's a kind of the view of deity that's a Sakaya deity. If we contemplate on our body, they also just only have mind and body. We have to contemplate on the object of mind and body. At that time, we will see, we will understand the nature of the mind and body. That's but as for the people who practice meditation, they will understand the nature of the mind and body. There's a mind just only know everything. Arupa is a kind of the arupa. There's a not knowing anything. There's a physical and non-physical. Physical and non-physical is like a mind. We just categorize in the five panchakanda, especially Rupa Khanda, Udana Khanda, Sanya Khanda, Sankara Khanda, and Vijnana Khanda. Rupa Khanda is a Rupa. It is a Rupatiti Rupan, which is just only as the nature of the impermanent. That's a Rupatis mean there's a changing every time. It's a changing. The rupa is a changing, and mind just only contemplate the nature of the subject to change. We understand when we contemplate on our body and mind. Mind is individual, and the other rupa is another, and we will understand the mind and body is constantly changing. There's a nature of the impermanent. We will understand, and we will separate. There's no mindset. We just only seeing mind and body. There's a nama rupa prechiranyana. Then yes, the other jnana. There's a knowledge will come like a vichabrikanyana. Everything is cause and effect. They also have a cause and effect, and everything is also
condition dependent.
Yes, conditioning and changing. Yeah, there's a rising and falling. There's me rising and seeing, rising. There's a utipanyana. Yeah, if something constructed, then it will disappear. Yeah, every moment, everything is changing. That's a udipanyana. And yeah, we will have to contemplate like this, all the other jnanas.
Did Sattva Vishuddhi for national practice? Sattva Vishuddhi.
Yeah, Sattva Vishuddhi. Yeah. So under like that, we have Bhaya Jnana, Bhanga Jnana, Bhaya Jnana, Adinava Jnana, Nibbida. But you are muted, please. Bhante, please unmute. Okay, now okay.
Okay.
But so Bhante, any references you can give where we can find about this different types of vipassana knowledge?
It is very Bhikkhu Bodhi.
Bhikkhu Bodhi Bhante.
Yes.
Bhikkhu Bodhi.
Yes. Yeah, you can find some of the Mahasi meditation method like a manual of insight by
Manual
Mahasi
of Insight.
Yes,
Mhm.
manual of insights by Mahasi Zero, and the four foundation of mindfulness by Ashin Silananda Bhionsa, the late Venerable from Myanmar. He stayed in America, and now he's passed away.
Lady Sayadaw.
Yeah,
Yes.
Manual of Insight.
Ladies here, there are many, yes, like Ukuhinga, Kuingaji method. They also, this also really quite significance to practice for the meditator.
Mhm. Okay, Bhante, thank you so much for your answer. Let me see. So far, no questions. I think the audience are almost getting to enlighten almost close to Nibbana. Maybe some distraction happened that they couldn't achieve anything. So, but their doubts are all clear. in this world, it is the Dhamma. Interest in the Dhamma is difficult.
Mara force.
Yeah, Mara force is so strong, where the people's Saddha is so weak that they can't even come in for some time for the Dhamma.
Yes.
So imagine that how we will remove our kilesas, how we practice satipatthana, how we develop in vipassana, how we purify ourselves. It is such a big task ahead of us. But the first foundation is Saddha.
Yeah.
So we
Yes.
see earlier, we used to have many students, about 40 to 50. Now it has come down to 20, and now even less than 20. So anyway,
No, Nakasutta. Only few people can achieve.
achieve, yes, yes, yeah, any few people, because the Dhamma is so subtle,
Yeah.
and so difficult to understand, so profound. There are not many people to understand it. But even though one person understands, a few of them they are interested. I think our effort is fruitful. Or
Purpose is served.
Purpose is served. So Professor Amjan sir will
Let it.
brief
Yeah.
our session.
Vandami Bante. Sasattaka Sila Dhammacharya Venerable Vimala Buddhi. Vimala Buddhi. It is a wonderful lecture based on the PhD thesis, very useful to the world at this juncture because of COVID-19, Ebola, climate change, everything, the war between etc. countries, small and large countries. This topic is very, very relevant, beautiful and wonderful, having high essence. If one has to have the mind and will to understand, they are benefited out of this lecture, Bante.
Yes.
The human value of human life from the Theravada perspective. Bante, with a large experience, that is a humongous experience of a BA program in Dhamma, MA program and MPhil program, PhD program, and with lots of meditation techniques practiced by Bante, it is a rich reservoir of Dhamma knowledge as well as valuable inputs for the receiver, Dhamma seekers to receive this. Okay, so therefore that is very important. And in his talk, Venerable has given 7 topics: abstract, objectives of the study, methodology, the background, meaningful to dwell human life, the 4 foundations of mindfulness, and conclusion. This is how the lecture started. Bante initially stated, human life is very precious and valuable, and it is possible for profound spiritual growth, and the human life is having potential for liberation from the cycle of birth and rebirth and to achieve Nibbana. Sansarati iti sansara. Okay, we can stop. This is the only opportunity available is human life. And you also quoted very well, Bante, Dhammapada verse number 182, Kicho Manussa Patilabo. The same, okay, this shoots correctly, it shoots this first paragraph. And this is the abstract objective. In the objective of the study, Venerable has given rightly, the object is to explore the ways in which Theravada Buddhist teachings can aid individuals and society in comprehending the significance of human life, mitigating mental suffering, preventing suicides. What a wonderful, wonderful objective. Very excellent objective.
That's the need. That's the need of the.
Bante has put in lot of labor, my effort. Therefore, Bante referred to Tipitaka, Tika and Attakata Bante, commentaries and sub-commentaries. Very nice to compile these important items. And Bante has told everything is in transient nature. Transient nature existence. And Buddha taught that all conditioned things are impermanent and subject to change. Anicca Vata Sankara. Anicca, Sabba. And Bante has clearly given Naka Sika Sutta.
Oh.
Okay, finger nail. Finger, dirt on the fingernail. Very nice. Likewise, party people reduced it to 20 people is Naka Sika Sutta. Correct, Nabante?
Correct.
So, the number of sentient beings reborn in human life is very few.
Very few.
Dhamma listeners are also very few.
Very few.
Very few. Okay, you have to train themselves, commit ourselves to spiritual practice, remaining steadfast and footing for sincere effort is very important.
Very important.
Buddha told, Bhante told. And practicing of Shila, Samadhi, Panya is very important. Rather, people today are consumed by self-indulgence.
Self-indulgence. Excessive self-indulgence.
Self-indulgence, sense-indulgence.
Yeah,
Leading to short-lived existence.
that's right. The common karma.
Filled with negatives and vices. Okay, because of self-indulgence. Bhante also brought in climate change caused an increase in national disasters,
Yes.
such as flood, heat waves, nargis and tsunamis, devastating storms, and pandemic, Ebola, COVID-19, conflicts between large and small nations, wars and incidents. Why? What is the society is plagued with suspicion and hatred? Why? As greed grows, compassion diminishes.
That is the against.
As when greed grows, compassion diminishes. Brahma Vihara is fading away in people's mind. There is no Brahma Vihara in people's mind. It is fading away because of excessive greed. And love becomes scarce. Universal love. It is very scarce commodity. Everywhere one can find ahirika, anotappa. Two lokapalas are not found.
Not found.
Ire and Vattappa. That is the danger.
So this is Loko Nasaka.
Loko Nasaka.
Loko Palaka.
Iri and Vattappa have disappeared. Everywhere selfishness, sense of the worries, no happiness. Happiness is lost. The value of human life and existence is fading away. That is what Buddha in his thesis. And people contemplating suicide. Therefore, Bill Gates, he also understood he has to live simple life, donate to charity, education and poverty alleviation. There is no meaning in life. Material possession cannot equate any happiness. Mere possessing materialism will not bring in any peace of mind.
So committing to others' good.
Others' good. Okay, thereby you are reducing your defilements. And Bhante also told, this is a mortal body with a finite lifespan. Okay, people are missing the true essence of life. Remembering our mortality is crucial. Morality and appreciating the value of life is essential.
Yes, sir.
So accept the inevitability of death. Having born, okay, one has to accept the inevitability of the death. So meaning to dwell human lifespan. Bhante has quoted Dhammapada verse number 17. Yo Satcha Vasatam Jive. Lifespan is considered more supreme and precious, Bhante. Lifespan is considered more supreme and precious because time is very important. Because of
But one who sees the Dhamma, Vasato Amatam Tadan, having lived thousands of hundreds and thousands of meaningless without following virtues, without even following meditations or contemplating the Dhamma, not seeing the realities, then that life is meaningless.
yeah.
There is no value.
Value.
Exactly.
Life is incredibly short.
Yeah.
Time is very short. Disregarding this preciousness of time itself is a waste.
Yes, true.
We tend to fill our days. Many people, they tend to fill their days down to dusk with various tasks and obligations, rather than observing the nature of mind and body, which is very transient, momentary. That is what it is the ever-changing nature of physical and mental phenomena. Rupino, arupino is subject to change. Bhante told, Rupati iti rupam, namati iti namam. Okay, ever-changing. We can recognize the supreme value of living in the present moment, Bhante. We can recognize the supreme value of living in the present moment,
Yes.
not in the past, not in the future. Therefore, what is the tool available? 4 foundations of mindfulness. This is the only path for purification of beings.
Yeah.
Defilements or purification. It is Mara versus purification.
Yeah.
Okay, you decide. Tivida Shuddhi.
Yeah.
Shila Samadhi Panya. Exclusive path for purification of all beings for overcoming sorrow is 4 foundations of mindfulness. Beings are tainted by various defilements today in this world. Craving, tanaha.
In fact, it is manifold.
Manifold. Craving.
So many.
Craving, clinging, tanaha, upadana, upadana pachaya, bhava, greed, hatred, anger, pride, jealousy, and so on in the world. Practice of Satipatthana method, the only way for purification of minds. All those defilements can gradually be eradicated and the mind can become utterly pure. Okay, that is what Bhante said. Meditation plays a crucial role. Bhante brought in Patachara life. How full of suffering, Patachara attained arahantship. Okay, that is what Bhante brought. You are instructed to be fully aware of everything that occurs and to notice each moment how it arises and vanishes. Pain is for physical pain. Grief is for mental anguish. Both can be eliminated through Vipassana meditation. A special types of consciousness during the moment of realization, Nibbana, will arise. That is in the 4th sainthood, Arahant. So, Bhante has told 4 foundations of mindfulness, Kaye Kayanupassana, Viharati, contemplate the body within the body. That is, observe the in-breath and out-breath within the body. Nama, this is 28 materiality elements. Vanishes. And maintain unwavering awareness of the meditation object. Maintain unwavering awareness of the meditation object through sati and virya. Mindfulness of Vedana and experiencing within the body. Virya is required. Bhante told it is very challenging to sustain focused attention on the meditation object. It is a challenging. Therefore, application of energy and effort is required. It is crucial to be mindful of your breath. Like the stone hitting the wall, mindfulness hits the meditation object. How stone is hitting the wall? Mindfulness hits the meditation object. So, Vedananupasana, contemplate your feelings, 5 types of feelings. Chittanupassana, contemplate on the consciousness. Consciousness with greed. Consciousness with loving kindness. Contemplate. Dhammanupassana, contemplate Dhamma within the Dhamma. The meaning is mindful of meditative object to remove defilements in their inside. Here, Dhamma, mind, Dhamma within the Dhamma means 5 aggregates, 5 hindrances, Pancha Kanda, 6 ayatana, external sense bases, and 7 factors of enlightenment. Okay, so using Satta Bhojangas, we have to eliminate this.
And that will merge in the 37 factors.
Factors of enlightenment. Pancha Nivarana is we have to subdue and eliminate. And cherishing, appreciating the present moment is very important. So, PM means not Prime Minister Bande. PM means present moment.
Exactly.
Present moment.
The present moment is
Present moment is very precious.
moment.
Not Prime Minister is important.
Yes.
Our PM is very important. Present moment.
True. But how many people realize?
Realize this.
Most of them go in the past or future.
Yeah. In the brooding over the past, contemplating about the future, living the present moment. Our PM. You are looking for next to other PM. Concentrate on our PM.
Exactly.
Face difficulties with resilience and compassion. Buddha Bhante told. Face difficulties with resilience and compassion. So this calls for diligent practice of sati, Bhante, mindfulness.
Yeah.
And 4 foundations of mindfulness are the tools for eradicating defilements, and the attainment of Nibbana. That is today's lecture.
Yes, yes.
Very important ingredients are there. People fail to understand that, sir.
Understand it. Now, I don't know words to express my thanks to you because you have literally noted out so many points.
Yeah,
Out of this talks, so many precious gems, essence of this talk, which most of the people, they don't pay attention and therefore they miss the essence.
Saddha is required,
Sadhana is
Bante.
required. That is how it's like showing you the treasures.
Treasure, seeding the Dhamma.
I wish that research scholar who is so-called doing a research here, it is his topic. He should have been here.
Very practical research problem and a
Yes.
practical solution.
Solutions.
This PhD is awarded right now here by
Yes.
Mahabodhi Research Center.
Thank you.
Yes,
Dr. Venerable Vimala Buddhi.
Buddhi has
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
conferred a PhD degree by Mahabodhi Research Center after listening to your wonderful research work and research output.
Yes, it is
Thank you so much.
enlightening and very, very deep and the real thorough work you have done.
So the people with the Samvega, they only can understand this talk.
Yes, because now, see, the interest of people, as I said earlier, why few people? Because they don't go deep. They don't have that patience to really understand. Superficially. So they don't really find out the problem and how the solution is right there. Like Bhante said, the Buddha also did the research and he gave the solutions.
Bante, one simile I want to bring in here, Bante,
Yeah,
before I
yeah.
forgetting.
Please.
Like
You can. You
every flower is having fragrance, Bante.
But the Dhamma flavor is supreme flavor.
The fragrance, the flower is compared to body. Body will wither away, die. But the fragrance will be there, Nibbana fragrance.
Nibbana fragrance will be there. Yes. So the Buddha says the Sabba Rasam Dhamma Rasam
Dhamma, Jinati,
Jinati. Sabba Rating Dhamma Rating Jinati.
Jinati.
And then Sabba Tanna Khayo Sabba Dukkham Jinati. That means among all kind of delights or taste
Dhamma
or
rasam.
flavors, Dhamma is the supreme. As you say, the fragrance, Dhamma fragrance.
Dhamma fragrance, Nibbana fragrance.
So that Dhamma, you go to Nibbana. Nothing else can take you to that.
Body perishes.
Perishes.
Like a flower withers away.
Yes.
Fragrance, it spreads.
Yeah. Through that is the supreme.
That is the supreme bliss.
His body remains as lifeless and just
Wooden
discharge his
lager.
body here. So the Dhamma is the essence. That's what Bhante has been very kind enough to tell us. And after listening to Ramchandra's
Whether anybody has captured the essence of today's Dhamma
We
talk, we
captured.
don't know. But we people sitting here in this all captured your Dhamma essence,
yes,
the talk.
yes, Bhante. You have to feel that your effort is amply served. You have given this Dhamma to centers, and this will be
In addition to Sasanattaka Dhammacharya, today Dr. Venerable Vimala Buddhi.
Yeah, we can say that in PhD,
Doctor-
you want
doctor.
to say in Pali, Visodhaka, Dhamma Visodhaka.
Thank you so much.
Dhamma Varidhi, Vidya Varidhi. Okay, Bhante. So your talks is recorded, it will be there. And I'm sure that I'm also good at thinking that we will write an article about this topic
Yes,
and publish in our journals.
invite to India, Bante.
Yes, Bhante, we are very happy to invite you here. Please feel free, come here and spend some time here at Research Center and in Mahabodhi, Bangalore. And you can also have an opportunity to teach and guide the people here, share your expertise, your knowledge. The center will be immensely benefited. At the same time, you can go to holy places in India because this is the holy land,
Bodh Gaya,
Bodh Gaya and other places. We have centers at Bodh Gaya,
Kushinara,
Kushinara and other
Saran.
places. Yeah. And also to the northern side, India is very big. You need to be here for more than, I think, nearly 1 month, at least you need to spend. Yes.
Thank you
So
so
please
much.
keep that in my mind, in your mind,
Thank you,
Bhante.
sir.
Yeah.
Bante wants to talk anything?
Yeah, Bhante.
Would you like to?
Would you like to share something, Bhante? Or
Yes,
would you like to share something?
would like to
Would you
Yes.
like to speak or say something? Feedback.
Yes, Pifat. Yeah, that's really nice. Yes, I'm really quite appreciate about these centers, because that's really quite beneficial for the students who would like to take the advantage of the research that the Dharma centers can give. So many opportunities for students who would like to study and who would like to make a research.
Yes.
So I'm really quite appreciate about this Dharma Center. Thank you so much for give privilege for me. Thank you, Vanivesa and
But
audience.
we some monks, if they wanted to pursue, come to India and stay here and do research, they're welcome.
Yeah, they're welcome.
We are here.
Yeah, thank you so much for
Is
inviting me.
MRC. MRC. What it stands for? Mahabodhi Research.
So Bante, now this center MRC, now you
Yes.
just heard it, MBRC,
Yes.
stands for Mahabodhi Research Center.
Yes, sir.
It's a academic, it's the research wing of Mahabodhi Society, Bangalore. And
Yes,
this is dedicated for authentic, intensive, dedicated
Theravada.
Theravada Buddhist research and studies.
Yes, sir.
And this has been the wish of our founder, our teacher, to start and give this to the world.
Yes,
And especially because this is the real pure teachings.
yes, sir.
And we are give it in academic forms to the people who are in need. And
Yes.
that's why now we have many students who have passed out from this center about since 4 or 5 years, 5 batch diploma and certificates in Pali and Buddhist studies we are offering.
PhD program.
PhD programs. 2 of them has already awarded. 3 of them are
One
pursuing.
is from Pamukka from.
Yeah, one of them from Myanmar, actually. He has done his research.
Venerable Pamukka.
Dr. Pamukha. You might be know him. I don't know. And one more from Bangalore, and 3 of them still pursuing. And it is going on, the research work.
Ongoing.
Now the translation is also going on for the Tipitaka translation projects. It is ongoing. Like that, many such activities are going on. So we want your support and encouragement, cooperations whenever in your expertise in field. If you be with us, then we can do a lot more work in the future.
Yes, thank you so much for giving.
Yes, Bante.
chance
Yes,
for me.
Bante. Yeah. So we conclude here, Bante, with our deepest and heartfelt appreciations to you and for enriching our knowledge and giving us this ambrosia, this Dhamma, which is the best gift, as I said. So we will now give metta to all of the listeners and to the participants and to our teachers, to our parents and our family members, all living beings.
Yes.
Sukhi bhaveyan nidukho ahang nichang ahang viya hita chame sukhi hontu majjatha chatavirino imam higamaketam hi satta hontu sukhi sadam tato paranchara jesu chakkavali sujantuno Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata Sabba sanganubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te avivadana silesa nicham buddha pachayino chattaro dhamma vaddhanti ayuvanno sukhang valanti. Wishing everyone good health, happiness, long life and prosperity, and especially thanks and gratitude to Suminda. A lot of punya to you. May the power of Lord Buddha, his Dhamma and Sangha surround your life with wisdom and well-being. And thank you, Bhante. Wish you successful PhD program, and may you be defend successfully and achieve your PhD degree. You get your award soon, and we look forward to see you once again.
We have awarded already.
Yeah, we have awarded, and I will give you appreciation also from us, from our side. Thank you for coming and delivering this Dhamma.
Yes, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, Suminda, thank you very much. Only you are there, and one more Pasaka. Okay.